Sonic 1029.
Hey, I'm Layne Mitchell, joining us today via Zoom. The first ever independent band to grace the cover of Rolling Stone magazine. Their new EP is called No Simple Thing. Welcome, Ewan from Sheepdogs.
What's up,
hey,
brother?
Welcome,
How are
man.
you? Good to be here.
Hey, it's been a long time since you've been in this room.
It has, yes, too long.
Well, the album or the EP, is called No Simple Thing. Does that title sort of play into that that strategy? Like, kind of, let's strip it down. Let's, put something out for fans right now that we can support.
Yeah, it's like, it's kind of, it's a line from the song "Rock and Roll," which is the first song on the EP, and it's the idea that, like, rock and roll in the musical world, it's like, it's a simple art form. It's, 3 chords of the truth, etc. It's riffs and, yeah, and all that kind of stuff. But it's like, it's no simple thing in what it means to people. Like, certainly us in the Sheepdogs, rock and roll is like the most important thing. And like a year without going to a rock and roll show, let alone playing one, I feel like I'm a man in the ocean looking for a life raft to cling on to, because it's like what makes living, a life worth living for us is rock and roll. So it just kind of reflects how we feel about it and how serious it is to us.
How does it feel going through this pandemic as a musician? Like, do you sort of question your identity when you can't stand up on a stage and have that tangible connection with fans?
Yeah, in some ways, it's a little bit of an existential crisis for a guy who's spent his entire adult life, on the road and standing on stages. And then basically, this is the most time I've been home since I was like 19, I think. So it's very weird. But I think it gave us some time to kind of figure out a whole bunch of other things, like whether it's personal stuff, but also just like writing a million songs and maybe exploring some things that I haven't got a chance to. Like, you can see I'm in a studio right now, and it's like all that time I was on the road was like, I wish I had more time in the studio. Well, I guess, that's the silver lining to this whole situation.
Your musical forecast is calling for, like, in the next year, we're going to see some good party records.
I absolutely think so. I think that, like, probably Daft Punk we'll probably have to reunite. It's just like, come on, like, just imagine that for, like, I don't know what, it's a little different out there in Alberta, but like, I live in Toronto, and it's just been the biggest bummer. Like, people are ready to go nuts. You see them in the parks already trying to go crazy, but it's like, people want to party, man.
How sad is it that Daft Punk, the one band that was wearing masks all along, is the one that called it quits during the pandemic?
And right when we need them most, too, I know.
Yeah, exactly. Well, looking so forward to hearing the rest of the EP. Continued success. Good luck with the world record. May just join you, and Atomic Sonic. We'll try it.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Layne. Good to talk to you.
Be well, man. Stay safe.
Okay.
Are you Sonic? Sonic 1029.